And what lies ahead if Trumpists keep winning? It's just getting worse.
Welcome to this week's Wacky Moments of Leftist Extremism. There was a leak out of the Supreme Court this week on an opinion that might let states decide if killing babies is something they actually want to condone. And that, of course, made the leftist media want to cry.
All right, again, I'm just sort of composing myself here as I process this.
Honestly, I want to cry.
First of all, it's going to be very hard for me today because my blood pressure is so high.
I want to cry in so many different ways.
And leftist media did cry in oh so many ways.
What did you think was going to happen in 2004 when they replaced Sandra Day O'Connor?
I hope there will be a national uprising.
What did you think was going to happen when Mitch McConnell stole the Supreme Court seat?
There was some connection between an effort to overturn an election and an effort to overturn Roe.
The Founding Fathers didn't recognize abortion as a fundamental right because the Founding Fathers were racist, misogynist jerk faces.
Now, personally, I think jerk faces actually want to kill babies. But over on MSNBC, Chris Hayes made it clear if you're planning on getting pregnant, you may want to do that soon while there's still time to legally kill the baby in your state.
We should also just note, I mean, and obviously this is something you've reported on as well as anyone on all of television. There's, I think, 25, 26 states that have trigger laws such that when Roe gets struck down, abortion becomes illegal that moment, that instant. This is not some process that's going to play out. You can be living in a state watching this right now as a pregnant person, as someone planning on getting pregnant, where the afternoon this happens, your state law says, the ruling of the court means that abortion is now illegal after this timeline in your state.
I think if you're planning to get pregnant just to have an abortion, you are a sick, sick idiot. But hey, who would know their MSNBC audience better than Chris Hayes, right?
When Roe gets struck down, abortion becomes illegal that moment, that instant. This is not some process that's going to play out. You can be living in a state watching this right now as a pregnant person, as someone planning on getting pregnant.
Yeah, Rachel Maddow's face, she almost looks like she's going to correct him, but then she's like, ah, yeah, that's our audience. ABC's The View is just as warp-minded.
Everybody wants to tell me what to do, but you won't let me make my decision about my body. You are not the person to make that decision. My doctor and myself and my child, that's who makes the decision.
I'm sorry, child. You were outvoted. The doctor and I have decided to kill you. Is that really how it works in your mind there, Whoopi? You really consult the child on that decision? On CNN, they prove their ignorance by posing some really stupid questions.
Why then, for conservatives, is the Second Amendment sacrosanct, but this one is not? The Roe v. Wade is not.
Well, that's a good question, Don.
No, actually, it's not. It's clear they've never read the Constitution. If they did, they'd know the right to bear arms is in the Second Amendment of the Constitution, and the right to an abortion appears nowhere, but they never mentioned that. CNN's Ignorance brought to you by Sleep Number. Give them a call and wake them up about what their ad money is supporting. After years of questioning, dismissing, and fact-checking every little thing President Donald Trump said, the leftist media is willing to blindly repeat the wildest, insane claims of their President Biden. No need to fact-check his ramblings, just repeat them.
Warning that the leaked Supreme Court draft opinion that would overturn Roe versus Wade could be just the beginning of the rollback of rights.
What happens if you have a state changes the law saying that children who are LGBTQ can't be in classrooms with other children? Is that legit under the way the decision is written?
Oh, sure, yeah. Saving babies logically leads to not letting gay kids into schools, even though you can't name a state proposing any legislation like that. But media doesn't ask those type of questions, and they really hyped Biden's next line.
Biden says that the followers of former President Donald Trump will push Republicans to go further, using some of the toughest political language of his presidency.
This MAGA crowd is really the most extreme political organization that's existed in American history.
I'll take this moment to remind Biden that his party, the Democratic Party, supported slavery and caused the U.S. Civil War. Some might consider those to be extreme. Communist Party USA, homegrown ISIS maybe. No need for facts. Just keep pushing that leftist propaganda.
Because this MAGA crowd is really the most extreme political organization that's existed in American history.
Extreme that still is in the category of normal, extreme versus not so extreme. I think we're talking about something completely different.
Yeah, well, we are, especially with the Washington.
And why not use the words?
Especially with the Washington politicians who are just acting like freaks. We need to look at the type of candidates that Jen Psaki and the White House are talking about. We need to look at what's before us and how extreme these Washington politicians, these MAGA Washington freaks are. And what lies ahead if Trumpists keep winning?
And there's the issue that they have the biggest problem with. Things might not go their way and people aren't listening to them and they can't have a debate, so all they can do is call names.
These people are, if I can quote Aristotle here, crazy as a shithouse rat.
Oh my God.
Yes, people thinking for themselves, wanting to save babies. That's dangerous. And some people actually want to hold China responsible for their handling of COVID. But NBC's Lester Holt knows where the blame lies for COVID deaths.
We counted on the tools, the vaccines, the masks, the distancing, but we forgot about the unpredictability of free will.
Dang, that free will. People having information and making choices. Lester and the left think it's best if they make the choices for you. You only need to hear what they want to tell you.
I think it's become clearer that fairness is overrated.
Yeah, that's right, Lester. I want you to always be remembered for that phrase. I'm Eric Shiner from MRCTV, asking you to remember to visit the MRC Store and pick up some great conservative gear. Head over to MRCTV.org for the latest in conservative information, entertainment, and videos. And be sure to like, share, and subscribe to us on the platforms that actually let you see us. And we'll return next week with more leftist media madness.